back to my channel. This is Aarna Rawat. It has been long since I uploaded my last video because of my hectic school schedule, exams, and again, I'm bad at time management. That's it. Sorry. And I have even changed my channel's name to Erratic Wives, which was earlier my actual name. And one of my community posts has my account's name as Polaroid Alumino, which I kept earlier, but then myself found it a little cringe and awkward for this channel. So, usually I don't ask you to carry anything during the session, but in today's session, I'll just recommend you to get a notebook or pen or pencil, whatever you're comfortable with. So, let's move on. In today's session, we'll learn about how to enhance your writing skills, things to be kept in mind, and how you can score high in the writing skills. Don't stress, do your best, forget the rest. Using a catchy quote, phrase, idiom, or proverb just enhances your piece of writing. It expresses your vocabulary and mastery in the particular language. Just you can just memorize some phrases or proverbs that you can fit with every topic. Here are some handy slogans. Be the change you want to see in the world. When you are talking about a change in society or mindset of the people, you can always use that be the change you want to see in the world because the change starts from yourself. Charity begins at home. Another form of saying it, then better late than never. When you try to convey that you have to get this change, you can use better late than never because just do it now. Instead of regretting you haven't done it earlier, you can still do it now. Every cloud has a silver lining. While writing about something that has many disadvantages, demerits, or cons, you can always try to keep some points for its advantages. You can also use it like every coin has two sides. So, even something like social media, that is of which we are coming up with so many disadvantages currently, we can still try to we have actually advantages of it, communicating, expressing ourselves, small businesses and everything. Then we have better safe than sorry, like a stitch in time saves nine. These can be used for expressing the same things. Appearances can be deceiving, or don't judge a book by its cover. Like I was talking about the demerits of social media, one of the most I like problematic thing about it is that it is like forcing us to question ourselves, our abilities, and ourselves. We are always coming across people whom we find better than us in looks or something, but you can't trust anything you see on internet, on social media, or anything because appearances are deceiving. The person you are looking to up as to be perfect may not be perfect or is not considering themselves to be perfect. Don't judge a book by its cover. Always keep it in mind. Like when you are writing like newspaper reports, you can use these as well. Like when a person robbed, theft, assaulted someone whom the victim was earlier looking up as honest, kind, friend or something, because they still cheated on them. So you can't judge a book by its cover, a person by its appearance. I have seen it so many times that what we are doing as students is trying to elaborate the things and using a lot of conjunctions, commas, and writing too long sentences. And long sentences don't look really good. Try to keep your sentences shorter and simpler. Like, you can't use a sword in place of a needle. This is a quote again. It can be used in this context because when you can convey your ideas or what you are trying to say with less or simple words which are looking more effective than long sentences, that's a sword. Why to use a sword? And then moving on to adhere to the word limit. Word limit is to be followed in all pieces of writing, although don't stress about it too much, because usually there is no like deduction or negative marking in case there are more words, but in less marks, yeah, it can be. So words are to be close to the range given in the question. That's it. Don't try to count all the words. That's not possible and a total waste of time, of course. Then again, take care of time, take care of words. Don't spend too much time on writing part. What my teachers always suggested me and I experienced through all these years of school is always keep the writing part for the end. Not only the writing part but also the MCQ part of the exam, although it is not related, but just a tip. Keep them at the last because they're time taking and you have to complete the rest of your exam. Unless you have a lot of points or enough points to complete your particular question of writing skills, you can do it earlier. Like when you have studied the topic or attempted it any year earlier, you can surely do it earlier. But in my opinion, I prefer to keep it at the last. Then take care of words. Here, I'm not only talking about the word limit, but also the choice of words. Always use the words that you are sure about its meaning. Because sometimes we think that a word is a synonym, but it might not be. Or it is used in some different context or not in use nowadays, which is surely gonna affect your marks. Then take care of homophones and homonyms that dare to just confuse you always. Even when writing a topic against a topic, like example in debates, use respectable and formal language, of course, because your teacher is going to read it. Don't use slangs, short forms, and of course curse words and other. You can't use that stuff, you know that. Here is just a lesson recap. Try to start or end your writing skill with a catchy slogan, quote, or idiom. Take care of time, words, and word limit. Adhere to the word limit and don't spend too much time on it. Then use simple and formal language. Try to keep your sentences simple and understandable. Of course, the person reading or checking your exam will be better at the language and they can, of course, understand whatever you write. But you need to know what you are writing because you are the creator. You have to keep it original. Don't take it too extra that the person reading it might find it even like cheated or something, or you are trying to copy. They should not get that idea from reading what you are what you have written. And use formal language again. So thank you, all the best for your exams, although I'll be posting it after most of people's exam will be over, but still hope you are able to score above your expectations. Thank you so much again. Nice to again come back with a video. May you have a great day ahead.